You know what time it is, don't you? Martin Midlife Misadventures. This is my favorite prepping channel. I join in, hopefully, once a week. And I think it's important to really take your pantry seriously and saving up a little each week. Hear and see just a few of the things they have put up. Prepping the Pantry, $20 budget. They do some great budget hauls. Make sure you check it out. They do some great pantry hauls just to keep that pantry full and replacing stuff they have. Now you can see how well their videos are doing. Why is that? Because they're a great channel. Why don't you go over and see why everyone's watching their channel? Now, I'm not really a big prepper or anything like that, and I'm not worried about the end of days either. But, and this is a big but, and I think you all need to start thinking about this, we all need to have a little bit of food ahead. I would say at least a couple of months. We don't know what's happening and where things are going, how the shortages are going to be. I know like they've had shortages on baby formula. I mean, it's been going on about 6 or 7 months. And I don't know why. I mean, they'll give you reasons why, but it does seem a little suspicious why something couldn't have been done sooner. Mm-hmm. And also, pet food has been a real problem. I'd say like 8 or 9, 10 months on that. I don't know what the problem with Little Caesar is. That's the dog food my dog eats. We're always getting shortages, and sometimes I can't find it for months. I now have almost 3 months worth of dog food ahead. Today when I went to the store, for the last 2 weeks, no Little Caesar cases available. They had 2 dog food bags left when I bought the one I bought. They only had 3. 3. That's all they had. Isn't that sort of scary? And it's only scary if you don't have anything. So I make sure I have at least 3 to 4 months on most things. And if it's things that I know I may have a problem with, I might have 6 months. I have about 6 months worth of canned meats because if everything goes bad, we at least have something to eat. I am not going to be stocking up for a year or 2 years. I just saw someone online said that they were taking all their money out of the bank and putting it all into food. I don't know if that's a good plan. We need some money too. So, make sure that you are planning ahead. Don't panic. Just buy a little extra each week and replace what you've used, and you will be amazed. In a very, very short amount of time, you'll have a full pantry. You'll even have enough where you don't even know where to store it. And you at least want to be at least 2 or 3 months worth of food. You really do. I mean, I have crackers. If I can't get bread, I have crackers. Look for options. Look for things that you can switch out if you can't get one thing. Don't get yourself locked into, why can't I find anything? You can find stuff. It may not be what you want, but you're not going to starve to death. Now, let's see what Grandma bought this week. Good morning to all of you. It's prepping time. Now, even though I said it's prepping time, I don't mean that you should go out and buy a massive amount of food if you're not going to be eating it. There's just me and my husband, so it looks like I hardly buy any food, I know. But believe it or not, I have a full freezer and a full pantry. I make sure I replace whatever we eat every week, and I try to buy a little bit extra or keep stuff stocked up. That way, if things get bad and we start having shortages, we're going to be fine. Being prepared is the best way to live. Now, we bought 2 cans of cream of potato. We bought 2 cans of minestrone soup. My husband likes the rice and bean bowls by Marie Callender. We bought 2 of those. I stocked up on the walnut and raspberry vinaigrette my husband likes. The Kool-Aid I didn't need, but it was on sale today, so I bought 2. I also bought my V8 that I usually buy every couple of weeks. I like to be ahead on that too. Kibbles and bits, I know, hard to believe. They only had 3 bags. I bought 1. I don't know what's wrong with the pet food. It keeps being short for about 10 or 11 months now. And they had no cases of Little Caesar's dog food again. But don't worry, I have 2 months worth of dog food already in my pantry. Like I said, Stocking up makes it easier. I didn't panic. I already had plenty of food if I need it. I bought some mango popsicles and some fudge bars. Those are really tasty too. You need things that are tasty in your diet. Don't think when you're trying to save money you have to have some treats. Also, I bought some bananas. I'm going to make some banana pudding this week. I think it's important to have treats and treat yourself, not to worry too much about what's coming your way. I did buy some Sensodyne toothpaste also today, and I bought some of the wafer cookies to go with my banana pudding. We didn't really need storage bags, but like I keep saying, always try to stock up and get ahead a little. I got some Cool Whip for my fruit salad I'm going to make today also. Getting some more crackers ahead, so I bought 2 more boxes of crackers. We haven't had any problems, even though I had heard we had a shortage. I have never seen the shortage. So, who knows? And because we were starting to get a little low on meat, I decided to go ahead and stock up on meat this week. Not a huge amount of meat, but enough that it'll be enough for probably 3 or 4 weeks. Even though there's only 3 packages, this will make at least 2 or 3 meals per package. And then each time I make like spaghetti, we're going to eat that a couple of days. That's how I can stretch our meat bill out, because I can tell you meat is outrageously expensive, as you're seeing by this. $6, $7. I don't believe how much meat's went up. I haven't even bought any chicken, it's so doggone expensive. We also bought some cherries I'm going to take for a snack for work. Healthier way to go. I bought some blueberries to go with some strawberries and whipped topping. So we'll have a little fruit salad. I think it's important to always have some fresh fruits and vegetables around the house, don't you? And I bought some Wonder Bread for we can have hamburgers and sloppy joes for the next week. And whatever we don't use, we can stick in the freezer. There's only 2 of us, so our food goes a lot further. We were out of lemon pepper, so I bought some of that. I bought a dozen tortillas, but that will be enough for 2 or 3 meals for us, for tacos and tostados. And we also bought some Stater Brothers diced O'Brien hash brown potatoes and onions. They're very good and pretty reasonable, making something easy for my husband to heat up and eat. Also, I got a gallon of milk because I'm going to be making some pudding this week, and so it's going to use up quite a bit of milk. But, we just do the best we can with what we have. And I bought some tomatoes and lettuce because my husband is going to be eating a lot of salads because we're in summertime. And also, I bought a couple avocados. I love them. And, of course, 1 onion. And the 1 onion will go quite a ways. It'll be at least 2 or 3 meals because I'll dice it up and use just what we need. There's just 2 of us. We are not feeding a family here. So, what did you think of my grocery bill this week? I thought we did pretty good. Keep in mind, I have a full pantry and a full freezer. So, I'm only buying what I need to replace what we've used and buy a few things new and different for we don't get bored with what we're eating. That's the important thing. Figure out what you can do and do it, and don't overbuy, and be safe.